Fiancé Visa, K-1. Why is a fiancé visa, K-1, quicker, cheaper, and simpler than a marriage visa, IR1? A fiancé visa, K-1 visa, may be faster, cheaper, and easier to obtain than a spouse visa, CR1 or IR1 visa, in some cases because it allows the couple to marry and adjust status in the United States, rather than requiring the foreign spouse to apply for a visa from abroad. Here are a few specific ways in which a K-1 visa may be faster, cheaper, and easier to obtain than a marriage visa, IR1. Faster processing times. The processing time for a K-1 visa is generally faster than the processing time for a spouse visa because the K-1 visa is designed for couples who are planning to marry within a short time frame. Cheaper fees. The fee for a K-1 visa is generally cheaper than the fee for a spouse visa because it only covers the cost of the visa itself, rather than the cost of the visa and the adjustment of status. Easier to qualify. To qualify for a K-1 visa, you only need to prove that you are engaged to be married and that you have met in person within the past 2 years. This is generally easier than the requirements for a spouse visa, which include proof of a legal marriage and evidence of a bona fide relationship. A K-1 visa is a non-immigrant visa that allows a foreign fiancé to travel to the United States to marry their U.S. citizen sponsor. While the K-1 visa allows the foreign spouse to marry and adjust status in the United States, it does not provide a permanent immigration solution. After marrying and adjusting status, the foreign spouse will need to apply for a green card in order to obtain permanent residence in the United States. The fastest way to apply for a fiancé visa, also known as a K-1 visa, is to make sure that you have all the required documentation and to submit your application as soon as possible. Here are some steps you can take to ensure a smooth and efficient process. Gather all the necessary documents, including proof of your relationship, proof of financial support, and evidence of a valid passport. Complete the online visa application, Form DS-160, and pay the visa application fee. Schedule an appointment for the visa interview at a U.S. embassy or consulate. Attend the interview and provide all required documents, including a medical examination. Wait for a decision on your application. If the visa is approved, your fiancé can travel to the United States and marry you within 90 days of arrival. It's important to note that processing times for K-1 visas vary depending on the embassy or consulate where you apply. To ensure the fastest possible processing, it's recommended to submit a complete and accurate application and to provide all required documentation.